What is going on here again, but yet not for the same reason? I'm here to play Eve. Now, for my first character, I am thinking. Let's see. Wait, I think I'm going with Galante. It's more aligned to who I am. What I like to do is put a copy of myself in it, and this is about cloning anyway, so as far as character building goes. Yeah, I'm going with Galante. And I do have the Omega, which is the premium subscription kind of thing for the game. I went ahead and went with it. I was like, yeah. They have a special going on, so I went with it. Do I want to be Asian? Or white? Mtaki are one of the largest ethnicities of the Federation, continually gifted communicators. They are prominent among the federal bureaucracy. Galanteans value freedom and individual liberty above all else. That sounds like me. Founder is the only true democracy of the New Eden, and they have created an ethnically diverse, culturally rich, progressive society. That's what I'm about. Let's go with that. I'm going to try to get them to look like me as much as possible. There's not many options to hair and stuff that actually kind of look like me. So I'm going to go with like a younger me, maybe. See, I like that mustache, but I don't like the beard, but don't really have many options. So we'll go with that. I think that's as good as it's gonna get, because I have dark brown hair. I think that's as close as we're gonna get. Like, I don't see the screw it. I mean, this is good enough. It doesn't have to be great. Whatever. Ancestry, immigrants, activists, minors. I mean, these names are weird. Aderon, Derne, Aderon. I'm just gonna put Thoth, Mark. Now, what's immigrants? No other nation is as welcoming to immigrants as the country. Huge demand for labor, the liberation culture, and social policies of the government. Harvey immigrants are race, dream of life in the Federation, the land of opportunity. Activist, minor. I think I'm gonna go with that. There we go. I mean, it really doesn't matter to me as long as it is a general possibility of what I could be like in a world or universe like this, or a future or whatever. As long as it's somewhat relatable or relative to who I am now. Captain, wake up. Okay, yeah, we know. Okay, next. It's me, Aura, your AI companion. I must insist you wake up right this instant. If you do not wake up, my protocols dictate I initiate your ship's self-destruct sequence, thereby forcing you to regenerate into a new clone. Seems a waste. This body is so fresh. I see that got your attention. Now that you're conscious, I must inform you that I have both good and bad news. The bad news is your ship's interface has been knocked offline by an unidentified enemy vessel. The good news is that I can help you fix it. I will focus on rebooting your systems while you try not to die. Almost there, just a bit more data. Scroll in and out and scroll. Now your engines are clearly running, but you should still test your maneuvering thrusters. If your ship explodes, we'll know something is amiss. Double click any point in space to start moving. Excellent, your ship has not exploded yet. This is extremely fortunate as I've managed to bring your info panel online. I will update it with your current objectives. I'm receiving a distress signal from a nearby ship. I suspect you were not the only one to fall afoul off that unidentified hostile. Let's warp to the signal source. Click warp to location in the info panel. Warp to location, okay.
Warp drive active.
Following your distress signal. Stay sharp, Captain. I'm not certain what we will encounter when we arrive. Now, if you're like wondering why does it look so funky, is because my computer was giving me trouble trying to load the game or get the game going. I might have to get a graphics card if I can find one that fits in this tower. But it is what it is, right? Oh my goodness. Left click on the rec to select it. We were too far away to get here in time. Target the wreck and I will scan for survivors. Left click the wreck to select it. That's what I did. My scanners are not detecting much. Perhaps we need to get closer. Right click the wreck and select approach. My background process has reactivated your ship's overview so you can see what ships and structures exist in nearby space. Circandian Seeker. My sensors indicate a hostile incoming, a Circandian Seeker. Lock your target and prepare to fight. In the overview, right click on the Circandian Seeker, then select lock target. I've restored access to your ship interface so you can fire your weapons. Now would be an excellent time to do so. This is a ship interface. From here you can monitor your ship stats and use any... Okay. Fire at will, Captain. Civilian Gatling gun. Click here to activate your primary weapon. Now, what I'm going to do is orbit 1,000 meters. They're one of the few things all the empires of New Eden agree on. They are a threat to us all. Interesting. Is there anything I can pick up off of it? That's what I'm wondering. I opened its cargo. We got metal scraps. Can I take that? Cool, I took it. So I actually, after getting into the station, it wasn't cooperating. So I left the game and changed the settings. And it's looking a lot better now. So maybe we can... Maybe I'm thinking it was just the character creation, because there was so much going on with the character creation that I can actually run the game just fine now. So we'll continue. During our warp, I successfully reactivated your neocom. No need to thank me. I am far more capable of multitasking than the average human, obviously. From the neocom, you will be able to access a variety of services from markets to star maps. Speaking of the neocom, you can use it to contact Concord as New Eden's impartial law enforcement agency. Securing peace in the cluster is their primary function. I'm certain they will want to hear about these attacks. You can contact them through the agency tab in the Neocom. Click on the agency icon. Yeah, the game looks like it's running fine now. As I predicted, Concord is concerned about the Drifter menace. They have another task for us to handle. Most importantly, they're willing to pay for your services. Press activate to begin the mission. Before you depart, you might want to examine the station services interface, to which I have just restored access. From there, you will be able to utilize all services available in that station. Seems rather self-explanatory, doesn't it? Prepare yourself, Captain. You are safe now, but once you undock, I believe the correct colloquialism is all bets are off. Click the undock button in your station service panel to exit this station. So, this is actually the end of this episode. We'll see you on the next one.